you sense that need a big performance from them tonight.
Now is time for the Mercy Sports Medicine injury update. 3 players. 4 Byers has the sun in his eyes if St. Louis can get a shot off. Working into that final third now. They have to try. And here comes the campaign.
Yeah, Tulsa are picking up momentum at the right time. In their past 3 games, they've won 2 and drawn 1. And
draw, win, win, loss, and draw. Always good if you can go 5 games and pick up points in 4 of them.
Yeah, but if you can win your...
Ledbetter sends it forward. Bjurman out wide, but St. Louis gets it back. Takes a lot out of you to play on the road, especially because St. Louis trying to reverse field. It's by Corrales.
3 against 3 for St. Louis. They're going forward. They've got to make these attacks count somehow. Both teams are defending well, but there's more at stake here for St. Louis. They've got to get shots off on goal.
St. Louis showing some patience. Valesky once again. Dancing through before it's cleared out by Howe. St. Louis with an opportunity on the attack. Ball pinballs around and then gets through. Valesky, big save by... Preki must have had some words for his club, giving up that late goal.
And we know that Preki's a very passionate coach, regardless of all or nothing in the second half.
Switching sides. Bjurman. Ledbetter. St. Louis with an opportunity, and that pass off the mark. But nice move by Bjurman. Sends it out wide. Now into the 18.
Pace. Hope his forwards can get on the end of it.
Sends it high in the air. Valesky put his head on it. Open net, and they couldn't find the back of it, but they finally do. Mats Bjurman, 1-1, 55th. This is the replay of the St. Louis goal delivered by Domino's and Bjurman.
And he's done ever so well to find the back of the net. There's 5 or 6.
The back, Ledbetter slides it forward. Oh, another one. Big save, but right back, flicking on. Nobody. Of St. Louis FC with over 75 St. Louis metro area locations. You can join. Hang on, we'll get back to that in a second. Bjurman, slide it forward. Ledbetter, knocked away. Bjurman came over to try to put it in the back of the net.
Sventusson right in front of them, trying to get on the end of it, but they came away on top.
Bjurman, can he get the brace? Oh, another one just slides through their feet as you see all these turnovers. Bjurman flicking it forward.
Teams are riled up from the last couple of games. Both teams have some new players in the lineups, but a lot of the same core from the first season opener. So we're excited to see what they're both real, I think.
Stoikov sending to Howe. Little space for Bjurman. He sends it wide to the right. Opportunity early for St. Louis. They send a low. Difficult for a New York side that thrives on chaos. Oh, bombs it out to midfield. St. Louis is already holding the ball so much. This ball played over the top. It's a long run collected by Bjurman. Goes to his right. Guzman taking up at Ryder. Scores a game-tying goal in his first career game, then goes to the USL Cup final. Helps lead the team to the championship title in his first pro season.
He had an amazing year and really spread out the game.
And here comes St. Louis again. If they can collect this ball, they could be off to the races. And again, it's Bjurman playing it up the right-hand side. Played up by Basulovic. And it's turned over by Najem. Howe. It's a creative first touch. He's going to run right back onto the ball. Basulovic tries to play it down center and didn't have the help he needed. New York really swarming the ball now, and a foul early in this one. Scoring in the 4th minute. Christian Valesky jumping on the board, the reigning USL Player of the Week. Involved in.
Now, I really want to see New York pick up their pace with the possession in the midfield. Players like Tinari, who has had an excellent showing, so might get to 2 or 3 goals tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, the thing about Guzman is he tracks back harder than almost any wing midfielder I think of in the USL.
So you're saying he's one of the most complete players?
His work rate is incredible. To St. Louis's credit, haven't they been able to hold the ball and force Bezecourt backwards?
Absolutely. That's probably why this is going on. We underrate their midfield play.
That is a soccer power couple if there is one. The wing. Sulovic outwitted. Here's Guzman. Across to Bezecourt, still loose, kicked away. And New York trying to camp under it.
What a change now in the last few minutes. New York just completely overpowering St. Louis.
He had Valesky and now he has Bezecourt. I'm not saying that sports gambling should be okay. I'm just saying Bezecourt coming again. He's really trying to spoil the party. Bezecourt plays it down the middle. Velo lets it by. Probably had a better look. Look at they made a mistake.
Yeah, something to prove, I guess.
That's a lot of confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping ahead.
But he really did offer some great soccer tonight.
And here comes Angulo. St. Louis trying to come away with more than just 1 point at home. Ball knocked out by Bjurman. Here comes Howe. Runners down the middle. There's the cross. And if Bjurman was tying the game with a spot kick in the 74th, in between 2 goals in 7 minutes. Brandon Allen, Vincent Bezecourt. Dave Legoric.
Move forward for David. 50-50, and now Rudolph just inside the box. Can he turn on it? Nice defense for Cincinnati, forcing St. Louis. And now they'll go forward. Stolen away, and here comes the counter. Even on the wing. They'll throw back for Bjurman. Bjurman into the box, headed away.
Chelsea, Manchester City, their possession statistics are about 40%. But generally, it's 40% in the attacking half. Because
he opened 3 goals, 3 assists, so you know that he gets forward as well out of that 3-4-3.
He does, and makes the place at the right time. And barely missed getting his toe on the end of that ball. And that's what he's good at, is running through.
Boehner was one-on-one, and he decided to go across the 18 rather than taking a rip.
He seems so nonchalant.
Headed away by St. Louis once again. That time, Boehner didn't have an opportunity to take a shot. He had a defender.
Hands, the referee has no choice but to blow the whistle for the infringement.
Here comes St. Throwing it into the middle for Stoikov. St. Louis will take a play, give and go. Into the box. Headed away momentarily. St. Louis still on it. Howe.
It was an important defensive header there from FC Cincinnati. I think it was Barry or Boehner that got the head to it. He's having to come back defensively to make sure that Sharpie doesn't get any good attacks going forward.
Oh, this time Boehner. Big save by Goric. Boehner took the shot that time.
And Plavas in on the right back position. So Sharpie has switched to the left back position for the second half.
It's a opportunity lost, and that was one as Rudolph was attacking, and maybe he should have held on to the ball.
Going into tonight's action, and you're not that far ahead of the teams that are below you. So you want to find a way to get something out of this game, be it 3 points or be it
11th, but just 3 points below the Mendoza line. You can play yourself into a position to play. DeVitt sending it forward, intercepted. Bjurman back in the game. Trouble with DeVitt on him. Now Bjurman
David, for me, is very much an enigma, and yet there's no goal scored for him. To me, he's an important part of what St. Louis FC do.
Ball is just outside the 18. Their 11th position into that top 8. We'll get to more of that in a second. Baynard trying to get basically a central defender. Stoikov. Minute substitution brought to you by G&W Meats. And that shot also.
Or are they just going to be asked to do the role up top? And it looks like Alvarez is going to take the role of Valesky as the lone forward.
On that save by Gorick. What a play on both sides.